Okay, so we are now at the stage of blocking in. You can see I've got my underneath layer here with my toning sections laid out. Got my second piece now. This goes straight over the top. Why do I do this? So I don't have all these dark, messy lines, and I've got my colored pencils here ready to go. So I can just color in directly and I don't have any thick outlines. If you look at Max Berry's work, none of his shapes are outlined. They are simply colored and toned, and that's what helps develop the form. If you have too thick outlines, you run the risk of making your image look 2D, okay? So we might start with this first hill here that only I can see underneath my sheet. You need to pick a color. So I've got a range of greens here. You can do the hills brown to represent clay or mud, or you can do them orange to represent sand, or yellow as well. That's fine, okay? Depending on what colors you have available. So what we call blocking in is the first step. The first step requires you to color the whole shape. So you can see I'm going over my light section first. I'm colouring in little increments left to right to be nice and neat. I'm staying within the shape. I'm only doing this a bit quicker. I want you guys to be as careful and taking as much time as you need to. So I'm doing this nice and light. This is what we call blocking in. This is our underlayer. And the reason we do this, so that no white is showing through, okay? So we can see here, colouring in this hillside shape that I've got. Thank you for being patient and watching. And you can see I'm only colouring the shape. I'm staying in between the lines, but I'm not outlining it. I don't want you to outline it because that will affect how your tone works, okay? So I'm still getting my edges nice and flush to my shape, but I'm not outlining. So you're colouring this shape nice and light and nice and evenly. So what you need to do then is go around and choose the rest of the colours for all your other shapes. So I'm going to show this section beneath. So I have some little dirt underneath. This is the shape on my hill that is below the grass. Remember, nice and lightly, no outlining, okay? So you can see here, hopefully I might lift it up to the screen so that you can see. I've coloured my hill section and a little bit below. You need to go through and do the remainder of your drawing, okay? So when this is fully full, with your underneath lightly coloured blocked in layer, you post a picture onto your slides.